It starts with something small. Maybe you're sitting in your favorite chair, reading or watching TV, and when you rise, your legs wobble for just a second. You catch yourself, brush it off, but deep down, you felt it. That flicker of instability wasn't just fatigue or aging, it was your body issuing a subtle warning. As a physician with decades of experience treating seniors, I can tell you with certainty, that moment matters. That unsteadiness is the earliest symptom of a deeper issue, progressive muscle loss in your legs. And it's far more common and more dangerous than most people realize. But here's the good news. It's reversible. The solution isn't some high-intensity gym routine or expensive therapy. It starts with awareness and just a few minutes of daily intention. Scientific research confirms that consistent leg-strengthening movements done from your home, at your pace, can not only restore physical strength, but also boost brain function, reduce fall risk, and even extend your lifespan. So what's the next step? Action. Right now. Don't wait until that shaky feeling turns into a serious fall or injury. Begin with a few simple chair-based exercises. Re-engage the muscles that have quietly weakened over the years. The best time to rebuild strength was yesterday. The second best time is today. Your legs aren't just for walking. They're your foundation, your independence, your connection to life. Protect them, and you protect everything else. Let's begin. When it comes to preserving independence, mobility, and overall health in later life, few things are as vital or as overlooked as leg strength. As a physician who has spent decades working with older adults, I've seen firsthand how quickly muscle weakness can creep in, how subtly the body begins to lose its ability to rise from a chair, walk steadily, or maintain balance on uneven ground. Fortunately, this decline is not inevitable. With a simple, structured approach and a small-time investment each day, it is entirely possible to reverse the trajectory. This begins with the implementation of what I call the 3 pillars of leg strengthening. 3 foundational exercises that require minimal equipment, no gym memberships, and can be performed right in the comfort of your home. The first pillar is the towel press, a surprisingly effective exercise that wakes up dormant quadriceps and stabilizes the knees. 2 critical elements in fall prevention. Here's how it works. Sit comfortably in a sturdy chair with a rolled-up towel placed under your knee. Press your knee down into the towel firmly, as if trying to flatten it, while simultaneously pulling your toes toward the ceiling. Hold this contraction for 5 seconds, then relax. Repeat 10 to 15 times per leg. While this may sound elementary, it taps directly into what's known in kinesiology as the mind-muscle connection. It teaches the brain to re-engage muscles that have been underused, perhaps for years, because of sedentary routines or injury. These small contractions gradually translate into greater control, better joint stabilization, and a sense of trust in your legs again. The second pillar is the straight leg raise, a simple yet profound movement that targets the hip flexors and quadriceps, muscles responsible for lifting the leg, stabilizing the pelvis, and enabling safe gait mechanics. Begin by lying on your back, one leg bent, and the other extended straight on the floor. Slowly raise the straight leg to the level of the bent knee, hold for a few seconds, then lower it back down with control. Repeat for 10 to 15 reps per leg. This exercise is particularly beneficial for individuals who feel their knees wobble when climbing stairs or notice a sense of imbalance when standing from a low seat. What makes the straight leg raise special is that it not only strengthens but also educates your muscles, restoring neuromuscular coordination that erodes with age and inactivity. The third pillar introduces a slightly more advanced yet incredibly effective technique, the resistance band leg raise. Building on the principles of the straight leg raise, this variation involves adding a light resistance band around your ankles. When you lift your leg against the band's tension, your muscles are forced to engage more fibers than they would with body weight alone. This means faster gains in strength, endurance, and proprioception, the body's ability to sense position and movement. Proprioception is particularly vital for fall prevention, as it enables you to react quickly to changes in surface or posture. A 2019 study confirmed that resistance band exercises activated up to 60% more muscle fibers in seniors than their body weight-only counterparts. And the beauty of this method is its simplicity. Just a band, a firm surface, and a few controlled reps are all you need to spark real physiological change, but the benefits of these exercises extend far beyond the muscles themselves. Regularly engaging in lower body movements stimulates blood flow throughout the entire body. It encourages joint lubrication, flushes out inflammatory metabolites, and enhances the elasticity of both muscles and connective tissues. Additionally, these exercises activate deep postural muscles that support spinal alignment, reducing the aches and pains commonly associated with prolonged sitting or incorrect posture. What many don't realize is the powerful link between leg strength and brain health. The relationship isn't just incidental, it's biological. Stronger leg muscles drive better circulation, which means more oxygen and nutrient delivery to the brain. This stimulates the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a key molecule that supports neurogenesis, cognitive resilience, and even mood regulation. Studies conducted in gerontology have shown that older adults who maintain leg strength into their 70s and beyond consistently score higher on memory, attention, and executive function tests. In fact, leg strength is emerging as one of the most reliable predictors of aging-related cognitive decline, even more so than cardiovascular markers like blood pressure. So how can we structure these benefits into something you can start doing right now? That's where the 10-day leg strengthening plan comes in. A progressive framework designed to ease you in, build consistency, and produce noticeable results in just a week and a half. During days 1 through 3, the emphasis is on learning and mastering the correct form for each exercise. It's crucial to move slowly and deliberately, focusing on quality over quantity. Perform 10 repetitions of each exercise: towel press, straight leg raise, and, if ready, resistance band leg raise, twice per day, once in the morning and again in the evening. Days 4 through 7 mark the ramp-up phase. At this point, your body is beginning to adapt, and you may even notice early improvements in stability or reduced knee discomfort. Increase your repetitions to 15 for each exercise and add a third session per day. It could be during a lunch break, after an afternoon walk, or just before dinner. This increased frequency helps reinforce the muscle activation patterns, improve endurance, and further enhance circulation. Then comes the final phase, days 8 through 10, where you'll introduce resistance bands to the straight leg raise if you haven't already. You'll also incorporate isometric holds at the top of each repetition, holding the contraction for 2 to 3 extra seconds. This strategy targets smaller stabilizer muscles and trains muscular endurance, a key factor in reducing fatigue during daily tasks like climbing stairs, rising from chairs, or walking longer distances. Throughout the plan, consistency is king. You don't need to push through pain or exhaust yourself. In fact, this program is designed to be sustainable. If one day feels particularly challenging, scale back. But the goal is to show up every day, even if just for 5 to 10 minutes. Over time, you're not only building physical strength, you're rewiring the connection between your brain and your muscles, enhancing the communication system that protects you from falls and keeps you confidently mobile. Ultimately, these 3 pillars of leg strengthening aren't just exercises. They're your foundation for independence, clarity, and longevity. You don't need a personal trainer, a high-tech machine, or hours of free time. All you need is a towel, a bit of space, and the willingness to move with intention. Your legs are more than limbs. They are your foundation. Treat them with care, and they'll carry you farther, physically and cognitively, than you ever thought possible. Your legs are not merely a means of getting from one place to another. They are the structural pillars of your independence, stability, and dignity as you age. Too often, we overlook the importance of maintaining lower body strength until the warning signs appear. Unsteadiness, fatigue, difficulty standing, or even the trauma of a fall. But the truth is, these challenges aren't inevitable. As a physician with decades of experience in mobility and aging, I've seen how quickly transformation can occur when individuals commit to small, consistent actions. That's why the 3 foundational exercises we've discussed, towel presses, straight leg raises, and resistance band leg lifts, are not just movements. They're lifelines. They reawaken dormant muscles, restore coordination, and rebuild the trust between your brain and body. Most importantly, they return control to your hands, 1 rep at a time. Don't underestimate what you can achieve in just 10 days. This isn't about drastic change overnight. It's about building momentum. With each repetition, you're not just strengthening your legs, you're choosing empowerment over decline, action over inertia. And with improved circulation, balance, and neuromuscular awareness, you'll soon notice a shift, not just physically, but mentally as well. Confidence grows with capability. So take the first step today. Commit to the process, stay consistent, and watch as your body responds. Because when your legs are strong, your entire life stands taller. Your future starts now, 1 mindful movement at a time.